Welcome to another episode of Paint This Box on the 999 ASMR Tarot Visual Textures Show. And so we started this box on Sunday at 1:11, and we are finishing it today at on Tuesday. So, as soon as I get this box open, we're going to start painting that box. All right. How do I get this box open anyways? Got to be smarter than the box, right? There we go. It's really stubborn. So, let's get going. I think I'm going to mix the paints on the lid here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Need to give him a little spritz to waken him up. All right. That should do it. We're going to start in with the sky. Good old-fashioned sky. All right, I'm going to use this one. Oh, did I forget to wash this brush? Damn. I hate it when I forget to wash the brushes. Oh, there, and they're gone. I need some more white. Just gonna give it a little bit of so I got my paints here. Just gonna beat this box up a bit. A little bit of a beating. Gotta give the box a beating. Oh, I hit the camera again. Hopefully the mic is working and you can hear me and all. So we're kind of gonna do this coat down here. Beat the box up. Paint my box. That's what this is. Zoe, hello. Oliver, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Paint This Box night. Just gonna be painting this box. I hope you guys can hear me. I just tried to plug the mic in and go, oh shit, I'm hitting the camera again. There's only a foot space between the camera and me. I am okay. I'm okay, I guess. We shall see. I need some more titanium white. Where's my titanium white at? And are you guys doing good? Oh, I need some more. Oh, okay. All right, well, you're up a little bit late there. I don't know why you need to feel like you need to announce your ages and all that stuff here. Okay, so I just ran out of white paint here. We're just going to squeeze it directly right onto the surface. If you feel the need to like the video, that would be great. There's 12 people watching and no one's liking there, but maybe no one likes this. And that's okay if you don't like it. We are going to add in some more blue. Nice textural experience here. I got a lot of paint on it. I think I'm going to have to get my hair dryer out and do some drying. I'm going to add some more of that color. Well, hello, Mr. Oakley Bean. Welcome back. We are working on this box again. Remember, I started this box on Sunday. Well, welcome, Vanny. Welcome. Welcome. Maybe it'll be a good night that I can reach 1,000 subs today. Hello? So we got a lot of good colors going on here. We're going to just make it like an undercoat. Hello, Chloe. Hello. So this is what we do have on the box already. On the other two sides, they look like this. I'm just going to finish the scene all the way around. But we're just kind of working on a sky theme. So there we go. And I think I am done with that portion of it. So you're 4.5%. You can plug your phone in. I'm actually at 50%, so I gotta push this thing. You know, I did a short long play video yesterday and uploaded it about, with my dog and running through the car wash. It was kind of fun. Alrighty, we are going to do some mixing here. 4.5%. I bought some new paints. These were professional grade paints. They were on sale. And generally this brand this size 2 goes for like $25, but I got it for 14. So you're at 100%. Well, good. It's good to be at 100%. Now we are going to. Would you? Oh, you have to go. All right. Well, thanks for popping in. You might go check out my my video where it's just a couple minutes long, where the dog, we're going through the car wash with the dog in the car. Okay, all right. Let's get working on some more clouds. I'm gonna go in and add some clouds in here. And so we're just gonna kind of put some white in. So it was white, and now you're making it a darker color. This is the irony of how this works. So we're gonna put some color. I need to do something else. Oh, you have to go too, Zoe? I'm sorry. I'm gonna unmute the camera for a second, and I gotta put some heat on this surface. So here comes the hair dryer. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, I didn't blast you guys out. I muted the mic while I turned the juice on, and so it's a little bit drier than it was, and that way I can go and apply some clouds to the surface here. So there is a point in doing all of this, of doing an undercoat, and you're back. Oh, good, you're back. I missed you guys so much being gone like that. It would seem like forever. So when you do an undercoat on your painting, it makes all the... Well, hello, John. Welcome. Okay. I got you here. You know, it makes the layers that you put on over the top of them that much more brilliant when you adding layers down. So I think what we're going to do is well, you know what? Well, what this is about, it is actually a bunch of stuff. It's kind of a variety show. Right now I'm doing painting. I'm painting this box. I'm painting the box. That's what I'm doing. So you're 34, Zoe? All right. You guys can keep that to yourselves. I'm just going to put some more of this red in here. You know, well, I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm not going to say nothing at all. Don't say nothing. I'm going to put a little of this mixture in here. So we got some color there, but this is pretty wet, so I'm going to hit that hair dryer again. The carton is coming. Well, I'm hoping that I can get it done before my phone battery dies. I'm gonna mute the camera and turn the hair dryer on again. I got to turn the camera back on. Sorry. Maybe when you're coming in here, maybe I don't know. Just be respectful to each other. That's all. Just be respectful to each other. It doesn't really matter how old you are, but you don't need to be. You don't need that stuff going on here. All right, let's get going here. All right. Just be respectful to each other, please. Well, you don't... Okay. I might just take this section over here. I'm just painting this carton here. Okay, it's back to 1% now. Yeah. Unfortunately, I hope that my phone battery lasts for the whole trip here. And we'll just go run it here like that. Nice and cloud-like. All right. Well, we'll see you guys later. The ones that are coming and going. Let's make some ground. I have groundbreaking discoveries right now. I'm just gonna mix the paint right on the surface here. I'm gonna take this yellow oxide. All right. Well, if you can be trolling there, just make sure you're still just being respectful of people. Gonna mix it with some of this gold. A bunch of this red. Mix some brown. Brown. Flush it on down, huh? Let's give it a little tiny bit of black in here. Nice colors. More of this yellow oxide. So we've got two different colors going on here. I'm gonna just put this in here. Oh, 8 people here, 8 likes. So if you're just joining us, this is a visual texture show. It's all about visual textures. And sounds too. When I'm on top of my game, maybe I I can do some good narrations. Maybe that's not going to be today. Ground doesn't match up. Gotta lift some of that ground off. Oh. Well, stop drinking them milkshakes. There we go. We're gonna lift off the, makes it more of a, there we go. Correcting the sky. Okay, uh-oh. It's got some brown out. Put these clouds up here. There we go. A little mist. Make it kind of congruent with the other side. Let's see, what have we got going here? It's like an atmospheric river going on here. Kind of try to match things up a bit. Get some consistencies in here. I'm just painting this box here. This afternoon I was getting one of my teeth drilled on, and while the dentist was working away on my teeth, I was thinking about South Park episodes. Like, remember that South Park episode with the centipede and all that? And here I was, like, trying to keep myself from laughing while the dentist is drilling away on my teeth. I guess you would have just had to be there right in my head. It's right at that time. It's been a long time since I've seen that centipede episode, but that was a good one. All right, now what we got here? We're going to get some matching going on. Let's see. Let's put some in this green end over here. What is 12 o'clock, owl? What's that? Is that a joke? Oh, 10:35. That's... Yeah, it's close to 11 here. See, I started at 10:10. And now let's make this ground in here a little bit like that. Yeah, oh, dentist. California. Well, if you got to get up for work at 5 o'clock, your bedtime is probably close to 12. Let's see. What else do I need to do to that sky? I know what we got to do. We got to take a section of the sky and that's right. I need to do that. We're gonna take some of the sky and I'm gonna bring it up. And you're hurting in Washington, California. Well, it looks like we're all on the West Coast here. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna do with this thing. So now I'm gonna do what I forgot I was gonna do. I was gonna put some sun colors in the sky. I was maybe put a sun peeking up over the. Huh. Yeah. We're gonna wipe away some of this this whole cloud cover in here. Well, welcome, Blossom, from Kentucky. Just gonna kind of come in over here like this, make whole different set of layers in here. Yeah, well, I got a bunch of jokers here. But you know what? It's late at night. People broke John, huh? Yeah. You know, I used to do that kind of trolling behavior 20 years ago, too. All right. Let's see if we can even do this and make it look... You've had too many shots? Let's see if we can do this and make it even look realistic. If I can go in here and put in... I think I'll have to get the hairdryer out. Yeah. Blossom, I have this here. I painted two of the sides. I painted half of it on Sunday, and I'm just working on finishing the whole thing. The whole thing today. Yeah, so that's the start of it. And I forgot that I wanted to put a sun, like a sunset or the sunrise or something in here, but maybe that probably ain't gonna work. So so I have some. I have a. This is another finished piece I have. So maybe maybe it just doesn't need a sun in it. I can do it. I can do it. I just need to turn the hair. I just need to dry this layer down a little bit. So I'm gonna mute the camera and I'm gonna turn on the hair dryer again. Just in case somebody was listening on headphones, I didn't want to blast you out. So we're going to put this here in the sky. It's an impossibly big sun. I do realize that. Do I have any of that other, ambience on the way? Yeah. So I'm going to just take right onto here and take some of this fluorescent yellow. I'm going to put it right on this spot. There. And I actually started this whole thing with absolutely no clear picture of what I was going to do. But let's just see. Maybe we can just pull this color this way just a little bit. Just a little bit of this in the sky. You know what? I know that suns, they don't look like this. I know they don't look like this in nature at all, but we're not in nature, we're in imagination land, so we're going to kind of just move this over here like this. Put a bunch of this yellow in here. Into imagination land. And I think I might bring it up a color, like this orange. I'm going to add in that color in here. I'm just going to put that up going that way. Black. Just going to put that color just like that. Kind of a band of that. Just a whole bunch of different colors illuminating. Oh, the color starting to lift off just a little bit. You're wearing orange. There we go. And we'll just put some more of that yellow in here. It's kind of a tapping motion. I'm just doing a lot of tapping today. Drumming. We'll just see what this can do to it. It is... I do have ASMR in my channel name. We're just going to put some random colors in here. Just a few random colors. Maybe some of this red. That just ruined the whole thing, didn't it? Maybe there was a wildfire or something. Let's go wash that brush off and then add another layer of yellow down. Look at my hand, it's all blue. It's blue. I got a blue hand. Hot diggity dog. All right, let's add I'm gonna add some more of this right onto the top of it there. Everyone thinks they're a comedian. There we go. I'm just gonna bring that down. That. You know what? That's the background. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do there. We're gonna come up and do some. I'm just gonna put some of this in here. That brush is super. I only got like quarter power left. All right. Let's take this green. I'm just gonna move it into the surface there. I think we'll change to my stiff fan brush. I'm gonna push this up like this. Tonight is playtime with colors. So sometimes you just got to do this. You just got to, not worry about what the heck you're doing and just do something, anything. I'm going to put some different colors in the background. Might be some different colors back here. Some random colors. Maybe they're just far, far away flowers. This is just the background. Ultimately, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Just repeat that after me. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter because what it's all about is what we're doing right here, having some fun. Some fun under artificial lights at 11 o'clock at night on the west coast of America. We ain't stopping yet. We're gonna finish this sucker. I'm gonna finish this sucker and add some more different colors in the background, like far away wildfires. Wildflowers, not wildfires. I'm like slipping because a long time ago I used to fight wildfires. Back when I was young. Young and dumb. Young and dumb. So what are we gonna do now? Gonna do some background images. Now I'm just old and dumb. I'm gonna give it a little bit more I'm using a lot of blow dry in this. Actually, I kind of like that color scheme going on in there. It does look like a wildfire. It does have a wildfire sky look, which is cool. I mean, yeah, yes, no. Maybe a little bit of like some grayer clouds up here. I think we can do that. Before I start putting in the foreground, we will build up a, yeah, I'm going to use this watercolor brush here. I'm going to come in here with the black. I didn't say wild. Oh, Victoria, welcome back. I saw you here last week. I think it was last Thursday night you were here. I'm going to make some. I was said wildfires, not wildflowers. Gonna make a gray tone here. Gonna add a little blue to it, just to. You can see what I'm doing here. We're making sort of a gray color. I want to put a lot of white in that though. And so from here, we're going to have just a little bit of like a, coming up here to the chimney, we have some gray colored clouds. And just kind of blowing in here. Maybe just a little bit over here. And mixed in with this just a little bit. Then we're going to add some more white to it just to there we go. I kind of liking this now. I like the feel of it. Welcome back, Oliver. Do you have more power on your phone now? So we have... Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. I'm going to add some blue. Some blue right into it. I have not done a wildfire sky since 2021. And in 2020 and 2021, I was painting lots of wildfire sky paintings. I don't have any to show you because I sold most all of my wildfire sky paintings. These different colors here is billowing out. There we go. Just a little bit over to the other side. So it has some continuity. But it's a nice day on the other side of the... So Victoria here. This is what I painted on Sunday, and now I'm working to... Yeah, I got to go to sleep soon too, because I got to go see an eye doctor tomorrow. I need to go take a picture of my retina again. There we go. Got some nice effects going on here. Yeah. This is starting to look cool. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can talk amongst yourselves there about that kind of stuff. Let's put a little yellow oxide here in it. And yeah, this is really starting to look cool. And so we'll put in some more layers up here. I'm gonna need to use me hair dryer one more time, and then I'm gonna have to plug my phone in. Formation of the, well, I guess that's what it could be. Maybe we'll go back in with some of this fluorescent orange. Mix that right out on it. Well, thank you guys. If you've ever seen like a wildfire up close, oh, do I have that example? Do I have an example of that on my other table over there? I might. Well, no, this is what it looks, kind of what it looks like. You have, it has some kind of like a pukey grayish yellow kind of effect when you are looking at. I'm gonna leave that like that. Actually, I'm gonna blast it again. We're gonna blast it again here. I'm doing a lot of blasting with it, but we do that, and I can add more layers. So, and since it's a practice painting, I don't really have to worry about, the paint cracking because I'm fast drying it. Okay, we're gonna come back in, and we got another layer. I want to fluff this stuff up just a little bit here. Get those colors to. All right, lactose intolerant guy. There we go. Just another little bit of a layer coming up here. We're making things too symmetrical. We have to stop with that symmetry stuff. There we go. Like the clouds just billowing up. I'm going to leave the other side as it is because that actually looks pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I think that looks really cool just like that. So we ain't going to touch that. We're just going to do just a little bit more tuning up on this side. And I'm going to do also some of this gold. And blend these notes in. There we go. coming right down to the sky and the ground. Maybe that's the source of the fire right there. A little bit of this orange. All right. I think that looks really good. That looks really cool, actually. I can almost leave it like this, but we will paint some of that foreground, and we look, because it looks like we got fire coming right off the ground here. We have a fire that has started. Man, that's pretty cool. I'm glad you guys thought of that. That was some good thinking on you guys' part. I hope I have more paper towel because my crapple wapple. To clean brushes off. All right. Let's just. So how's Victoria doing? Okay, let's just get. We got that done. Now let's just make some trees, huh? It's tree time. All right, so we are going to start making trees then. Let's put some of this gel medium down. So what I'm doing now is I'm mixing paints. I'm mixing a paint here. I'm going to be using black, oxide yellow, and gel medium. Thin it down with a little gel medium. Black. Because I'm going to be making quite a few trees here. I'm going to put some red in there. Red. That red's kind of gloopy. So it makes it like a dark, kind of a really purpley thing. And let's tone some of it down just a little bit. Mix kind of this really nice color there. Let's add some more gel medium just to thin it down. Thin it down with gel medium instead of water. Though gel medium does dry slower than water does. All right. I'm going to be painting some trees in the background here. Let's just kind of do one kind of like this. Maybe I'll make this one a bit different here. Well, I have this super good memory. I can tell you that I have a really good memory. And I didn't always have a good memory, but I'm going to take this one and roll this right over the side. I'm going to roll it over to the other side, kind of there. And but things do blend in. They tend to, oh, yeah. I'm not really. Welcome, Natalie. Welcome. Your name sounds kind of familiar. Have you been here before, Natalie? I want to put some fir trees in the back here. Like some little small things. Yeah, I thought so. Your name sounded pretty familiar to me. I need to make some thinner down ones. Because, you remind me of there was a young lady that I knew years ago who had a name similar to yours, and I've seen that before. And we are going to, yeah, I think that's starting to look good. I think we want to do another one over here that's kind of off in the far away zone. I'm going to pull this one up a little closer. And we will make it a little taller, like that. There we go. Now, I think I'm just going to finish these trees off, and then we'll go maybe another one that's kind of, well, I know I appreciate all you guys being here, even though we're kind of horsing around in the chat and all that, and I get kind of scared sometimes but all right, that's good like that. Now let's make some dark green. I'm gonna just take what's left on the brush here. I'm gonna put that green in there. I think I'll take some of this fluorescent green and add it into that and get a good undercoating. Lighten it up with titanium white. I do, Natalie. I do. So I'm going to be starting a Etsy store soon. At my, and then I will be probably what I was thinking about doing is providing how much, I don't know how much those listings are for things on the Etsy store. All the paintings that I will be selling will be more higher quality than these paintings. Anyway, so yeah. meaning they use higher quality paints. I'm going to tone it down with just a little bit of yellow. So there's too much water on my brush, which I can tell. And I'm just going to put that in here. You can't really see it very well. Good night. Good night, peoples. Just going to make that kind of red, because it'll show off in contrast to the background. All right, now I want to come back in with this color here. It's really kind of a gray color. It's like it has way too much black in it. Looks muddy down here. That always bothers me when it does that. That's the one thing I don't like about painting on these cartons, is that it's really kind of an uncontrollable situation. And I think that's as far down as I need to go with that. It's kind of hard to get a lot of contrast between the background and the foreground. It's not that I put a lot of paint on here. It literally is the canvas that makes that the type of whatever material you are calling your canvas, that is actually pretty important. This box is harder to paint on than, let's say, using watercolor paper or something like that. I think it's that I'm going to try one more of these boxes, but I'm going to do it as a long play video, and I'm going to go through the whole process of what you have to go through to paint a carton itself. So Zoe, are these videos of mine even remotely relaxing, or is it, since your guys are so engaged in the chat, that there's no it just is a huge distraction? Here we go. I think that looks good like that. All right, now let's go in and work on this tree some more. I'm going to put a limb coming right out here. I'm going to build this up a bit. I see. All right. No, I get that. I do the same thing too. I jump into people's live streams, and okay. You have no friends, and your boyfriend's too strict, and so yeah, I get you. I'm not gonna ask any obvious questions, but I understand. My sister married a drunk, and so um, well, she had 6 children with the guy. All right, I'm gonna build this tree some more. I need to. Well, there is there's nothing easy about this life. That's all I can say. There ain't anything easy about life. Yeah. Well, I take care of my mom. My mother's in her mid 80s, and which is why I get to do this show. I'm not going to put little tiny branches in. We're just going to build. Um, I'm going to build leaves and stuff. I see. Well, my oldest niece, um, she has a 7-year-old, and she works as a salesperson and has a sales area of like 40 states. Yeah, so, and her child was born with cancer. I'm just going to put this in here like that. Okay. Not much contrast on here when we got these leaves and so forth coming in. So we'll make them more yellow, bring them up. Hmm. Well, thanks for hanging out here, John, and thanks for being here. Thank you for pushing the like button if you have pushed the like button, and if you go subscribe to my channel, that would be great too. If not, that's fine. You don't have to. Of course, everybody's trying to reach their thousand subscribers. I want to see if that makes things better. There we go. Looks kind of. I'm gonna put this white in here just to give it just a little bit of. Yeah. Green leaves. You like watching art? I watch a lot of art too. I didn't watch it. Sometimes before I do this show, I'll watch Bob Ross videos, and I'm just gonna bring. Then I was like watching, because I bought these several months ago. I like bought some wax pastel crayons, and then water soluble crayons, and then I was like watching some videos, trying to figure out how to use those things, and then I ran across this concept of the underpainting. These trees here, they look really muddy. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's okay. We have that wildfire sky thing going on. I gotta see if I can do. Holy crap! I gotta hold on a second here. I think I'm gonna turn on my hairdryer one last time. Okay, I am. Hopefully this works. I gotta plug my phone in before the battery fails. So hopefully in plugging the power in, you can still hear me. Okay. So can you hear me? I just want to ask. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Okay. I just had to. My power was failing, and so I had to plug my camera in. I'm hoping that I can be heard. All right, we're gonna put some trees in up over here, and then we're gonna put the source of this wildfire in here. So Let's put the forest in. Stand the trees. Just some small ones in the background. More paint on the brush. Yeah. I don't want to do too much more on the brush, but because I don't want too thick lines. Thin that paint down a bit. Here we go. And so, all right, let's just do this. Hit the camera again. The setup here is I have a boom microphone stand, which I have my cell phone camera mount on it. So I have a horizontal mount right above the table, and this just between this distance and this distance, it's just well, it's just a little bit taller than this carton here. I'm gonna do some red trees. Maybe this is the one that's on fire. Red in the background. Well, thank you. I have not painted a wildfire sky in a long time. But you know, these trees actually do grow red. There's a forest that's not too far from where I live, where when they replanted the trees, they put a big giant smiley face. So before you came to this stream, everyone kicked you out? So when you were in everybody else's stream, you got paused because you were doing you were doing some trolling things, but I didn't kick you out. Mm. Well, okay, you were just talking and people thought you were trolling. But see, you've been in my stream a lot. You've been in my stream several times, Zoe. I remember you from before. You know, just talking. I get it. I get it. I run on the I'm a neurodivergent. I run on the neurodivergent side. Thank you. I you know, there we go. I'm just going to do these trees this color here. They can contrast just a little bit from the smoke in the distance. Oh. Well, you know, if I were doing tarot readings, then it would be a total different thing. But I'm not doing tarot readings. Not now. But if I was doing tarot readings, it would be a totally different. Oh, it have a totally different clientele. Yeah. I like that. I like how this is starting to work. How with that cloud bank in the distance, and then you have the trees in the foreground, and it's starting to contrast. Have this contrast between these two different realities. But this painting surface is extremely difficult to paint on. I can tell you because it's and also yeah that it's a very difficult to get any detail or anything like that. Well, you know, I just been working at stuff like this for a long time. It's that whole 10,000 hour thing. You gotta like put to get good at something. You gotta put like 10,000 hours into it, and I don't think I've done 10,000 hours yet in painting, but I did do 10,000 hours in poetry, and I did 10,000 hours in photography, and I probably did. I did 10,000 hours of practice, both in creative writing and in taking pictures. Yeah, but Zoe, you have there's a talent is desire. It's really more it's more desire to do something than it is to have the ability. And so for instance, have you ever listened to Stephen King when he talks about writing? And actually, Stephen King's book on writing is really excellent. And what he recommends, if you want to, let's say you wanted to be a writer, his recommendations is that you write a short story every day for a year, and then every day you write a short story. You get up in the morning, whatever it is, and you write a short story. But at the end of that year, the first year of writing, you're going to only have like 3 stories that are worth saving. But then the next year you do it again, and then maybe you have 10 stories that are worth savings. But after a while, you have to work it every day or almost every day, doing creative things. Otherwise, that's how you get good at it. You get good at it is just by practice and practice and practice and practice, and that's the only way you can get good at doing anything, actually. I'm just going to put this in here, a little of this red in here, because doesn't necessarily does. There's a seam right there, which is making it very difficult to paint on. But And then we'll come back up here with that yellow. You in a photo class? What I did for years is I walked around with, and I looked at everything and framed up I did a frame up of everything, and when I walked around town, took a walk, everything I was looking at through a frame like this to see how it looks. And this is part of like learning how to do photography, is just this, is looking into this frame up zone, and how does that look good, and making it look good. And that's mostly what you do. And you actually don't even need to take any pictures at all for a while. You just hold your hands up like this, like a frame, and you hold that up to your eyes, and you walk around. And you walk around, you look at everything you look at, and you just frame it up in there and see how it looks. And it's kind of hard to see here with the lighting here, but let's say we take I'll take this reference photo here that I have here, and you can do this post when you're editing too, but you look around and you just think, well, how does that look? Frame it up. You frame it up, and that's how you learn how to take pictures. And you can do that anywhere. You can do that in any place and eventually it starts to click. But it just takes time. But what happens a lot of the time, Zoe, is that people give up before they even start to gain a small amount of mediocrity. That's the because when you do anything, you have what's in your imagination of what you should be doing. And then but the reality is something totally different. The reality is totally different than what you, because there's a gap, there's a huge gap between ability and your imagination. Tocal Lips. Yeah, I remember your name. How long has it been? Like a month? So yeah. And what I'm just trying to say is to anybody out there listening is that it's all about practice. It's all about doing. And that's how you get good at it. And I myself don't really think of myself as being all that good, but I have a sense of I just have a sense. Yeah. Well, that's we get busy in our lives, and that's fine. You came back, and that's great. Welcome back. One of the things that no teacher has ever told me is that with this that on Friday I'm going to try and do something, and it's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try and do a paper mache cast of my face live on camera here, And so it will be a no talking episode. But but I was just thinking, I really want to try that. I want to make a mask of my own face. And so I think the spectacle of it might be kind of fun. So yeah, that's Friday at 10 o'clock. Friday at 10 o'clock Pacific time. That's when that's all going to come down. Let's do white. And then... Oh, you had 10 million subscribers, then you had to delete your channel? Why'd you have to delete your channel? I know I read about a case like that. I don't know if it was on. I think it was on Quora of someone who had to delete their channel like that. Flaming you? What does that mean? Talk to me like I'm a grandfather, because I am old enough to be a person's grandfather. So oh, framing you. It sounds really scary. It sounds like a really scary thing to happen. Yeah. That tree does not stand out at all. Just layers. It's all about layers. Oh, what are we gonna do? How am I gonna make that thing stand out? This is... Did I mention that this is really challenging? Huh? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. This is... I think that's as good as I can do it for now on this. But maybe what we can do is come in... That paint's kind of gloopy over there. But maybe we come in and we just kind of put this dark in. 4 more people? 4 more people what? I suspect that when I push the stop button, it'll be closer to like 300 people watching this stream. But most people will be watching on like an average of like 39 or 40 seconds or something like that. Like one of my friends, her channel just, she blew up in the last week and went was absolutely amazing. Never seen anything like that. That's starting to look a little better now. Got a little different colors in it. Maybe I can do that with this one too. Put some of this brown in. Make it better. Happy trees. Happy, happy trees. I really like the background though. Come up there. I'm gonna move this one up a bit more. 9 more people in here. Now it's down to 6, so. All right, let's go work on a bit on some foreground here. And then we will starting to look better. I'm just gonna put some color right up in the front here. Get some blue. Maybe it's like wildflowers. Some big gloopy spots of blue, and there maybe we can add some red to it and make it more lavendery. If I was painting with pastels, this would be. Well, I know that I really appreciate you guys being here. And we'll put that over there. We'll add some orange to it. That doesn't work very well, but this will work better. A nice stands out. People are coming in and out like crazy. Yeah, they do. That does happen. I wonder if I'll get another video like I got that one time in July where I had almost 10,000 people tuning into it. For an average of 39 seconds. Did John come back? Well, kind of build up the color here. And just sort of continue this theme around, just around at the bend here. Yelling his name, huh? Get some texture. You're going cuckoo, huh? That kind of sounds like when I was young. I had this job as a dishwasher in a hospital, and I'd be doing these 12-hour shifts on the weekends, and going up the service elevator in the back. I'd collect dishes from patient rooms, but I'd be... One time I was like... One time I was yelling out cornholio, which is a line. I was yelling out lines from Beavis and Butthead. Yelling lines out from Beavis and Butthead on I got 15 likes. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I actually that was one of my favorite. I had a lot of favorite jobs, but that one was a favorite one. I was there for a little over a year. Thank you. Get some texture into this. On this tree, a little texture. One of my friends, well, YouTube friends, goes on and does live stream. Thank you for subscribing to me. Hope I didn't ruin this one here. I'm not going to stay up until the morning because I got to go to bed, and if I stay up past 4, I get really bad migraines. And so I have I'm going to go take a picture of my retina tomorrow. I had some spots where I had some blood vessels broke on our retina in July. And see if they're healing up. Stay up until morning. I do that a lot though. I worked in bartending for a lot of years. I worked in a casino and did alcohol service for a lot of years. And so I have often stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to take some of this green and put some patches of the green on there. It's like this limb has died or something. Did I mention that this surface is extremely hard to paint on? Yeah. It is almost midnight, so well, I'm not going to stay up all night, Zoe. I'm almost done here. And but I think we'll do, yeah, I'm going to do that. One more batch of, I think we'll do it on, we have over here. Here it goes. It's got this whole wrap around picture thing going on. What you think? Maybe. You could always start another YouTube channel. There we go. There it is. Your knees popped and hurts. Oh. Yeah. Let's just come over here. We got some more over here. All Ow, ow, ow. All right, 12 o'clock. Now your stomach hurts. If it ain't one thing, it's another, ain't it, huh? Kind of goes like that. Now, what do we got in here? Okay. Let's work on that in there. You just gave birth to a baby. How long ago? Hmm. Well, what if we paint some more tree up here? There. Three a.m. Yeah. Well, sometimes they don't go to sleep for a while. We got the top of the sky here. Hmm. There we go. Maybe we have another, I don't know. So, there it is. And what about up here? What do we have up here? Finishing this thing off. Lift that color right off of here. There he goes. Make that gray out a bit. All right. Does your kid have a babysitter for tomorrow? Or do you take your child to school with you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Top of the sky. Stop. No babysitter. My nieces are so lucky that they get to have their mother to babysit for them while they go off and go to work. All right. I think I'm done with this. I put this aside over here. There, Ducky. Yeah. But see, my sister, who's like nearly 60 years old, and she has a company to run too. And she also has MS. But, you know, like my oldest niece, I think she just turned 33. And her daughter was, she's a single mom, and her daughter was her daughter was born with cancer. I'm gonna see what the energy of this. So this is it. Go give you all four sides here. We got the wildfire sky side that we did today. And that was done on Sunday, so it was a 2-day thing. It took a total of 4 hours to paint this thing. But it was actually more because I did prep the surface. I prepped the surface, and I spent a good. So all total, to repaint the object, it took 6 hours, I think. 6 hours. So 2 hours today, 2 hours on Sunday. I'm going to see what the Tiny Tarot has to say about this art here. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say. Well, what it says is you need to have... This is all about strength, and you are a strong lady, Zoe. You have to have strength to be a mama. You have to have strength to make it through this life. And I'm praying for you to have strength and to be strong and to be good. So that's my word for you today. To be strong, to be good, and say my prayers for you here. To be strong and good. Pray for Zoe, that she has strength to do the right thing and to be a good mother for her child. And to make it through these difficult times. Make it through these difficult times when the baby's young and is crying all the time and keeping her awake all night long. Well, those are my prayers for you. And so, Zoe, I'm going to say goodnight to those people lurking in, and there's some buttons to push. I guess this was what this show was called, Random Guy Art Night. I have a like button push someplace. Where's that at? And all my different cards. Some are getting pretty tattered up. Well, push the bike. You're welcome. I'm gonna be back on where's the other one? I'm gonna be back on Sunday or Friday night at 10 o'clock Pacific time. I'm gonna try to paper mache my face and make a paper mache mask of my own face. I don't know if it's probably not gonna work. It's probably gonna be a complete disaster. But you know, that's what YouTube is made from, right? YouTube is made from disasters. So sweet dreams, everybody, and I hope that you get to sleep, Zoe. And oh wait, maybe I'll try my answer cards. Are these my answer cards? No. Where'd I put my answer cards at? I don't know where they're at. Anyways. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad that was kind of useful. I'm trying to have some good stories there. I guess so. You know, when you get to be 50 some years old, you get to have some stories. So I'm not a child. And so there was my glasses case. I was wondering where that was at. I was like looking for that. All right, Zoe. I have some long play videos that I released, and there was the one that I released yesterday with my little dog when we were going through the car wash, and I have another one that I'm editing up. One of them that's almost done, and I have a bunch that I'm editing. So there was for tarot decks that I have I did flip throughs with, and my new tarot decks, and so some of those will be coming out. They will all be coming out in the near future. And then, and that's it. So, yeah, these are progressive lenses. They're multifocal lenses. My eyesight is not as good as it used to be. It used to be perfect, but now it's not so good anymore. I wonder where that other card, it probably blew away with the... Anyways, thank you and good night. Good night, everybody, and thank you for everybody who pushed the like button and the subscribe button. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you to John. Thank you. Let me just go back through the list here. Who else was on? There was John. There was Zoe. We know Zoe. And I'm going to go clear back down. John, yeah. And Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. Wow. Oliver. Thank you, Oliver. Oliver always seems to... His phone always seems to be dying when he's on my... Coming into my stream. Wow, there's a lot of chat messages in here. Thank you, Blossom Possum. And I want to thank everybody for being here tonight with me. And come back on Friday to watch more of my videos. And come see the spectacle on Friday at 10 o'clock Pacific time, where I will attempt to paper mache my face. And so you don't often see my face, but you're going to see my face that night. And that's it. I'm going to turn the camera off, and good night, and bye-bye.